Hello everyone, it's time for another trip around the country with a book haul. So if you've seen the last type of video I did of this, by the way we're on 7% battery, wish me luck. If you've seen the last video I did about this, we went to Edinburgh and I showcased some of the bookstores and things around there as well as what I bought. So in a similar vein, because I enjoyed doing that so much, I thought I would do the same again, but for my holiday that we had in the summer as a family. So in the summer, we travelled down from my house to Portsmouth, around 20 minutes outside of Portsmouth. All in all, it was around about like a 6-hour trip, but we split it over 2 days. So we spent a night in Leicester and then continued the rest of the way down on the Saturday. On the Sunday, we went to Portsmouth and we went to see the ships in Portsmouth. There was a lot, okay? I didn't think I could get sick of a ship. There was 3, there was a lot, and one of them I was really excited about going to see because I just remember learning about it in school and being fascinated, which was the Mary Rose. Absolutely beautiful. I'll put a photo up here. We then kind of nipped into Portsmouth for a wander, and I knew there was a Waterstones and I slipped and fell into the Waterstones. I slipped and fell into Waterstones, and I was really well behaved. I was really restrained. I only went in to ask if they had a Portsmouth tote bag, although I'm 99% sure I did. I bought a book. Where is it? I bought Wranglestone and I don't seem to have that in the bags of things, so that's somewhere in the cupboard. But I bought a book when I was down in there because I was like, I really want this bag, and they didn't have a regular tote bag, so I bought a Waterstones tote bag and I don't have it with me anymore. Damn it. But I bought Wranglestone. Either way, I'll put a cover up here. It was a very pretty store, don't get me wrong, but it was pushing it to a closing time on a Sunday and I didn't want to hold them up any longer, so we moved on. So that was that. We then, on the Tuesday, went to Isle of Wight. Now, Isle of Wight has its own Waterstones and I didn't get anything in there. I went in looking for a tote bag. I'll put some footage up anyway. Shop. I went in looking for a tote bag for the Isle of Wight because I thought, with it being the only one on this island, it would have a special edition tote bag, whether it's of Newport, whether it's of Clarence House, whether it's of the house, or whether it's of the Needles. I thought it would have some sort of, you know, like kind of like symbolised tote bag. No, it did not have any. So I then, however, went into a charity shop when I was there. I think it was it Age UK? Yeah, it was Age UK, and I picked up 2 books, and my argument was I couldn't leave this island without looking in a bookshop and not buying a book. So I got 2. They were on 4 for 3 and I couldn't find a 3rd or a 4th, and the woman was like, you do realise you can buy 1 for the price of 2, right? I was like, yes, but I've looked and looked and looked and I can't really warrant taking 4 books home at this point. So the first one I got is A Postcard from Paris by Alex Brown. Don't ask me why. I thought it was really pretty, okay, and I really liked Paris. And this Secrets and Passions in the Romantic City of Light. Annie Lovell is keen to put the spark back in her life, so when her elderly neighbour inherits an abandoned Parisian apartment, she goes to Paris to discover more. Her curiosity takes an unexpected turn on discovering a bundle of secret diaries hidden there by a young woman, Beatrice Crawford, who left England in 1916 to nurse the soldiers in the fields of France. Following Beatrice's journey through the Great War, through the Roaring Twenties, and to a very different life in Nazi-occupied Paris, Annie must piece together the events from the past if she is to fulfil the legacy that Beatrice left for her to find. I thought that this would be quick. It'll probably be crying. I'm imagining there's letters and postcards and stuff in here. And at the time I was still very much like, you know what, let's try some literary fiction, just some trash. Let's see if I read it and enjoy it. And naturally I didn't pick it up. And I also bought The Beekeeper of Aleppo by Christy Lefteri. I was considering picking this one up anyway. I just never did because I wasn't sure whether I would cry and be emotionally destroyed by this. And then I thought, why the hell not? This one says, in the midst of war he found love, in the midst of darkness he found courage, in the midst of tragedy he found hope. What will you find from his story? Nuri is a beekeeper, his wife Afra an artist. They live happily in the beautiful Syrian city of Aleppo until the unthinkable happens and they are forced to flee. But what Afra has seen has been so terrible she has gone blind, and they must embark on a perilous journey through Turkey and Greece towards an uncertain future in Britain. As Nuri and Afra travel through a broken world, they must confront not only the pain of their unspeakable loss, but dangers that would overwhelm the bravest of souls. Above all, and perhaps this is the hardest thing they face, they must journey to find each other again. It's going to make me cry. It felt very relevant to what's going on in the world at the moment, so I thought I would want to pick it up to try and broaden my horizons. I know I can't really broaden my knowledge because it's literary fiction, but I thought I would try anyway. And there were some really nice things, like nice pretty bookshops in the Isle of Wight. Obviously Waterstones, that charity shop. There was a couple of other charity shops that I went and visited as well, but then we left the Isle of Wight. Fast forward to Thursday, it was the day that I had been hyped for when we decided we were going. We went to Brighton for the day. So, those of you who don't know, Brighton is a city or a town on the very edge of England, pretty much as south as you can get of England. We went for a wander along the beach, along the pebbles. It's not a kind of place where you can sit and relax at this beach because it's quite a rough beach. The sea was quite rough. There was no swimming allowed on the day that we went because of how windy and how rough it was. But nonetheless, we went down to Brighton. We had a lovely day and we went into some bookshops. First of all, we had a walk up to Snooper's Paradise. Is that what it's called? Snooper's Paradise? I think that's what it's called. Basically, we went to this place that has, like, imagine a car boot sale inside a very small building. That was it. We then went into Oxfam bookshop. I didn't buy anything in Oxfam, but I absolutely loved the fact that it was so bustling with life when I was in, and I thought that was just lovely to see. That bookshop still had a revival, even if they were, like, especially a charity bookshop as well. It was just bustling with life and it was very, very popular. We then ventured to Goldosboro Books. I made Dan walk all around Brighton trying to find this bookshop and I picked up a couple of things. First thing I picked up was a book for my mum, who doesn't watch these videos as far as I'm aware, but the book anyway is in Dan's car because we were thinking about giving it to my sister to hide, or we were going to give her it, and then we decided actually we'll keep it for Christmas. So along with my mum's book, we got myself something as well, and I said to them, do you have a tote bag? She went, no, but I have a very fancy black bag, which I then crushed in my bag. I got myself Madam by Phoebe Wynne. I don't know why I really wanted to pick this up, but it was actually £15 and it's the same price as a regular hardback. And if I remember rightly, it is signed. Now, this gave me vibes, I'm trying to remember. It's set in a boarding school for girls. A 26-year-old classics teacher and new head of department, Rose is overwhelmed by the institution, its arcane traditions, unrivaled prestige and terrifyingly cool vindictive students. Her classroom becomes her haven where the stories for fearless women from ancient Greek and Roman history ignite the curiosity of the girls she teaches, and unknowingly they're suspicious of the powers that be. But as Rose uncovers the darkness that beats the very heart of Caldon Bray, the lines between myth and reality grow ever more blurred. It will be up to Rose and the fierce young women she has come to love to find a way to escape the fate in the school has in store for them before it's too late. It's a darkly feminist tale with an electrifying cast of heroines you won't soon forget. I've heard amazing things about this as well, and I really liked how it came with a protective sleeve on it, which is one of the reasons why I bought it, but I didn't want to go away empty-handed and I didn't know what to buy, so I got that. She also popped in a little Goldosboro book. Little Goldosboro book card. Okay, it's a bookmark, Rebecca, get over yourself. Then, right, Brighton Waterstones is a thing of beauty. There's 5 floors in this Waterstones and I didn't get the chance to explore them all, but the ones I did explore, I was so overwhelmed, so excited, and my husband bought a book. Or did he? No, he was thinking about buying a book, so he was very caught up in the moment as well, which I'm very happy about. So, the first thing I want to talk about is These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. Now you may be thinking, Rebecca, hang on a minute, you've shown me this book before. Yes, I have. That would be the Fairy Loot book for August. I can't decide which one I like better, but I think I think it's probably the Fairylit one just a smidgen because of the detail and the brightness of the leaves. However, this is very, very, very pretty. I love this so much. This follows a young girl who has to decide between Prince and the riffraff kind of rebellion. She has to decide between both of them, but her plan is to steal the king's heart. I'm really, really excited for this one. Like, you can tell just straight away from me speaking about it that I'm really excited. So there's this one. But then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do it. I got this book. This is Meet Me in Another Life by Catriona Sylvie, and this is signed by the author, and it has beautiful black sprayed edges. It has a map. It has a modern map actually compared to most books, let's be honest. This is signed as well. Let me just find the signature. There we go, it's signed. It's quite a short book as well. This follows Thora and Santi, who have met before, under the clock tower in central Cologne with nothing but the stars above and their futures ahead, and they will meet again. They don't know it yet, but they'll meet again in numerous lives, and they will become friends, colleagues, lovers, enemies, meeting over and over for the first time, every time, each coming to know every version of each other. They can only they can make sure it's not for the last time, but as they're endlessly drawn together and the lines between their different lives begin to blur, they are faced with one question. Why? They must discover the truth of their strange attachment before this and all their lives are lost forever. So I'm imagining that this is going to be heartbreakingly beautiful. I don't think I'm emotionally prepared. But I'm really excited to get to this one, and this one was actually $12.99, so I thought it was a steal. I'm very happy about this one too. So we then travelled to Windsor on the Saturday because we were going to Legoland on the Sunday. So we went to Windsor. Wow, that's difficult to say. And my in-laws went to Windsor Castle. They asked if we wanted to go, but I was a little bit castled out because we'd also done something else in between during the week, as well as the house on the Isle of Wight. So I was a little bit castled out. We said no, and to be honest, the only reason I would have went to Windsor Castle is to have afternoon tea with the Queen. However, it's only open to people to go view it and tourists when the Queen's not actually residing there, which makes perfect sense because that would just be too close for comfort. So I was wondering where the Queen was because they were allowed to go view the castle. So I didn't go. We instead went for a wander in and out of the intermittent rain, and this happened. First of all, here's a bookmark. I kind of went on this spending spree of finding bookmarks everywhere I went. The battery's about to die, and we got Punching the Air by Ibiza Boy and Youssef Salam, and this is a work that I've seen everywhere that I've been really, really excited about, and I bought this one for £1 in a charity shop. My battery's about to die, can you tell? Very excited. I then went to Windsor, obviously. In the Waterstones in Windsor, I picked up The Windsor Knot by S.J. Bennett because it sounded really cute, and I was in Windsor. It makes perfect sense. Basically, I think the Queen just has to solve a crime in this one, which I'm really excited about. But that is it for the book haul. As you can tell, I'm rushed for time, and now I'm rushing all of my words and all of my language, so it's going to become a hot mess before long. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll leave a link to most of the books, if not all of them, down below, where you can purchase them from bookshop.org.uk to support independent bookshops around the UK. Thank you all so much for watching. If you click that link in the you'll find a link to all my social media channels, including my Instagram and Twitter. Please come say hi on other platforms. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a little book stack or your favourite bookish emoji in the comments as well. Let me know if you have read any of these, and if you're excited for any of these, or if you would like to buddy read any of these, and I shall speak to you all soon with another video. Thanks for watching again. Oh, I'm just so excited to read these Hollow Vows. Bye!